Hey guys, it's Daily here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play, which is, of course, Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. So, let's get right into it. There isn't much of an opening, and it's really hard to get it to record previous to that, so we will, as always, let's see, go with the classic name, Link, because that's what I do. Now, this game, of course, you can use, lowercase letters, so, Link. So, we're gonna start right away. I mean, you can do options, message speed. I think I'm gonna go with the fast message speed, and everything else is gonna be the same. So, let's go. And we start. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. I really like this music. This game actually has really good music, especially for a GBA game. And so here we have, of course, Zelda. Good morning, Master Smith. Goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Link? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Link, time to get up! So, like many a Zelda game, we start out asleep. Link, time to get up! But unlike a lot of Zelda games, we were up late last night, so nobody's yelling at us for it. And now we can move around. And we can do combat rolls, and I will do a lot of it. I'll, try and keep the volume so that the screaming doesn't completely drive you up the wall. Hey, Link! Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you'd join her at the festival. Yeah, Link. Come on, let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, you can do me a favor. I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. And while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Yeah. Come on, Link. Let's go check out the festival. So we can open this chest and get 20 rupees, which is nice. Rupees are not a huge thing in this game. Okay, now we get to follow Zelda. You can do that. She'll keep telling you to hurry, no matter how quick you are to catch up with her. She's just not fast enough. Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. Sorry. And, of course, we have the big festival. And This may seem a little familiar to those of you who played RPGs from the Super Nintendo era. Here we are, Link. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around. So you get to chase a princess all over a festival. That, every 100 years the Picori come to Hyrule. Yeah, so it's a century festival. Does this sound familiar to anyone else? Link, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to... Oh, I wonder what's over there. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But then the Picori came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic. With the magic light force in the Picori blade, the beasts were repelled, and the world of humans once more knew peace, thanks to the Picori. So as not to forget our gratitude, we hold this festival every year. Now remember, little ones, the Picori only appear before good little children. If you only do bad deeds, you will never get to see them, so be good. You can talk to all these people, and they will tell you various things, but... So the Picori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that! You just sort of want to talk to people that Zelda was talking to for exposition. Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that links the human world to the world of the Picori. When this door opens, the Picori can enter our world, and guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared here. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh, whoa, over here! You're the boy from Old Master Smith's place, right? I'm sure you know this, but he's the best swordsmith Hyrule's ever seen. Every year I enter the tournament trying to win that sword of his. I haven't won yet, and maybe I never will, but the tournament was awesome. The winner this year was a new face. I've been wondering where he's from. He used some incredible techniques and won the whole tourney in record time. Oh, that's worrying. And so there was a lottery. Zelda won the grand prize. Ooh, a heart container. A really big ruby? Or a shield? Guess what, we're gonna get this early in the game. The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it. Yeah. Why do you care what she picks? But of course, she gives us the shield. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all the dialogue. There's a lot of it. Yep. Now, the shield is, of course, set to... The shield is set to A, and we're gonna need it. This is a game, it's made by Capcom, much like the other games for the Game Boy. So, you only have two buttons, A and B, and you actually have to set sword and shield to these buttons. Yeah, the Deku Scrub is handling all the passerby. Of course, we've got to defend ourselves against his nuts. This is something you're going to learn to do a lot. Yeah, this game is really text-heavy. I'll try and read the most story-important text, but especially this opening is kind of ridiculous. Oh, Link, you brought the sword, did you? Then as minister to the kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Link, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Since you're here, Link, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? So they're bringing out a chest with a sword stuck into it. Do you know about that sword, Link? It is called the Picori Blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that, long ago, the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. And there's the King of Hyrule, looking very much like the King of Red Lions. This game was made right about then. Let the award ceremony commence. Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. Vati? Where have we heard that name before? Okay, purple that borders on black. I think he's a bad guy. To think things would go this well. The Picori blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. And, of course, you know, yeah, nobody's a match for Vati. Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. And zap. Breaks the sword. Opens Pandora's box. And I don't know what those things are. Monsters, I guess. Who are you? Why are you doing this? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of the royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you! So, yeah. Zelda has been taken for granite. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty? There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. That laugh sort of makes you expect to hear, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" And here we wake up. And we can move. Oh, thank goodness you've awakened. Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King. Yeah, so, more plot. There's a lot of plot in this first episode. Oh, Link, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we likely could have broken the curse, but Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? The Picori? Not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within Minish Woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Link? If Link has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please, take this sword with you along with the broken Picori blade. So, we get the Picori blade, and we get the sword that our grandfather made. Very well then, send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Yeah, like they're gonna be able to do anything to him? Deep within the Minish Woods, you will find a place called the Deepwood Shrine. Once, humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start and then left or right to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. good luck, and be careful. Okay, and this shows you our map. There's a lot of it we haven't filled in yet. You have to go to new areas to open them up. I am counting on you, Link. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Yep, okay then. So, we're gonna head out now. Now, of course, we've got the sword set to B and the shield set to A. So we can fight. And as I said, yeah, this is a game, it's a Capcom game, who made, of course, the Oracle games, and they also made, I believe, Link's Awakening. This game is distinctly larger and more complex than those. It's really a lot more like a major console Zelda game. It's long, and there's a lot of stuff to do, and I probably am not going to 100% it. Among other things, I can't do all the cucko catching. Muto, of course you remember him from Ocarina of Time. And we can't get back into Hyrule Town this way, so we have to go this way. Basically, we're gonna just go straight to the Minish Woods. And of course, Lon Lon Ranch. These guys are called Acro Bandits. Oh, well, we got a heart. Now, luckily in this game, generally, you see that information the first time you get a pickup, and then you never see it again. There's only one type of pickup that's not true of, and we won't be seeing that one for a while. So just keep whacking these guys, you know, we can pick up. They also do drop hearts, sometimes. You can also, of course, slash bushes with your sword. And now we're in the Eastern Hills, and if we check our map, of course, you know, we can see basically that if we go east from here, we can get into the Minish Woods. So, just kill these guys, because we might get rupees out of it, but no. And now, we are in the woods, as it says. And I like the music here. I think it's really nice. So yeah, of course, you notice that Link, while he wears the traditional green tunic, ow, don't walk into those thorns. They actually will hurt you. They're not just there to block you off. So, if we could head up that way, but there's really almost nothing we can do, except of course our first sight of the green choo-choos. Choo-choos are very common enemies. They don't, sadly, drop health restoration potions in this game. They're just here. And, I mean, sometimes they'll drop things, but really they're just here to give you a hard time. So, of course, we can cut grass. And we can't do anything with that stump just yet, so if you come up here and kill this guy, because I don't want to deal with him. And come. Okay, yep. We hear somebody or something calling for help. And we'll deal with him in just a second. First, we want to get this piece of heart. Because, you know, pieces of heart are very, very important. Okay, now we're going to go back and help that thing. You saw, of course, from the cutscene that he's right back here. Hey, kid! You there! Ow! Hey, don't just stand there! Do something! Ow! What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me! So, of course, kill the Octoroks. They're not dangerous. Phew! Well done. That was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself. But that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Ho ho, I see. The Picori, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The Sacred Blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the Sacred Blade can break his curse, eh? Well, then you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how slow you go. You know, he will tell you you walk too quickly. I mean, literally, he will not move until you get too far away from him. And then, you know, he'll yell at you for walking too fast. So, he jumps up on our head. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See, there. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If you ever need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. Ah, such a hopeless child. Yeah. So now we have a hat. And we have a Navi figure. And he's probably just about as annoying. If you press select, of course, he'll tell you what to do. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Eh? Who are the Minish? Ah yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how, in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest, they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump, yes? No, that stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try. So you can just walk up to it, and you'll jump on top, and then you press R. Sadly, the first time you go through any portal, there's no way to skip the animation. Subsequent shrinkages, you can just press R and skip all of it. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there's one thing you must know. Being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad, if not for your sake, then for my own. Yeah, Eslo at least has a little more personality than Navi, but sometimes that's not a good thing. He's not really that bad. He will interrupt you quite a bit, as certainly in the beginning of the game to tell you things. And if this isn't your first time playing the game, it can be annoying because you know all of it. So half of our time, the game is pretty much split between being normal-sized and Minish-sized. Half the time, as a Minish, you're moving around in a regular-sized overworld as just a tiny little speck. Half the time, you're in a Minish-sized overworld and everything looks normal. It appears we have found the Minish village. Yeah. They basically say... They're like Pokemon. They can only say a few syllables. I gather it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. But perhaps there's someone here who understands your language. We should look around. And there is, in fact, and we can't go into any of these houses right now because the Minish are blocking them. So, first we're going to come up here and come along this boardwalk, and we find a piece of heart. So that's pretty nice. So we come back along here, and we get to go in here. And... I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festari. I watch the Abbey, as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. So, okay. We will head down there. Yeah, the barrel house, if you noticed, of course, is right here. And if you tried to come here before, there would have been a couple of Minish blocking it off. So, push that crate out of the way. Oh, Link, this must be the jabbernut Festari told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. So yeah, we got the Jabbernut, and... So you've eaten the Jabbernut, and now you can understand us. The Elder said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us. So now we get to go back to Festari, and I think he'll let us through to the Deepwood Shrine. Alright. So, of course, now there's a bunch of Minish here, and we could talk to all of them, but they mostly just say, you know, they talk about helping humans. So, you've eaten the Jabbernut, and now you can understand us. Sorry, but I know little about swords. I'm sure the Elder can help you. Nope, we gotta go to the Elder first. Oh well. Still. Oh, heck, the Elder's not that far away. You just come this way. And up through here. Oh, you speak our language. It has been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Ezlo. This child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Picori blade. Ah, yes, and you've come here now, hoping to have the blade reforged? Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Wow, that's a complex sentence. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Yep. It's not going to be nearly that easy. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Festari's Abbey. Speak with Festari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you've found the earth element. So, let's head to the shrine. We can probably leave it off there. Getting into the shrine's probably good for a first episode, right? You wish to go to the shrine? Very well. This way. Vile beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it is quite dangerous. So we come through here, and of course, you'll see these mouse hole things a lot too. And here, of course, is the shrine. And we go inside the Deepwood Shrine. So, this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now, no reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. No, wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. Yeah, okay, Ezlo. So, you can, of course, lift and throw pots, and you can find stuff in them. And you can, you know, swing your sword and use your shield, and all of that will be very useful to you. But we've been at this about half an hour, and I think, you know, getting into the shrine is pretty good for the first day. So, I am going to save, and save here. Alright, and now that we have saved, I am going to cut it here. I will see you guys next time when we will continue exploring the Deepwood Shrine and hopefully get the Earth Element. So, have a great day.